Okay, so this is Tuesday, November 10th. And like I said, we are going to do a little bit of the exercises that Lewis Howes did during his event. And really, it impressed quite a lot of different important things in my mind. It really solidified where I'm going and why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I thought this was wonderful. So basically, I'm going to have you think about all the things that you have to do. Okay, so in the realm of the day, when you get up in the morning to when you lay your head on the pillow, what do you have to do? Now, because there's 5 of us on here, I'll give an example, but then I'm going to let you guys kind of do the exercise. Normally what we did is we paired up and literally like with a stranger, with someone we didn't know, and we put our knees knee to knee and looked at each other and just spoke. So there was no note taking, we just spoke. So because that's going to be a difficult type of format in the video realm, we're going to go ahead and just sort of share this together. Now, if anybody does not want to share, that's totally okay. I'm not going to force anyone to share. But I want us to, whoever is interested in doing this, so think about all the things that you have to do in a day. So for example, for me, and I mean as mundane as possible, you know, I have to get up and I have to go to the bathroom and I have to brush my teeth and I have to get dressed so that I'll be ready to work out. And I have to come downstairs and do my Bible study and my personal development. And then I have to get my workout in. I have to get my kids off to school. I have to make sure our dogs are fed, you know, and I could go on. Okay, so you get the point? Like, it's all the things you have to do. I have to get in my car. I have to go here. I have to go there. To come home, I have to make lunch. I have to do dishes. I have to do a load of laundry, pick up my kids from school. I have to help with homework, and so on. Okay, so we can just run them down. Just think about all the different things you have to do. Okay, and I know some days are going to be different. Some days you're going to have dance with this child and basketball with this child and so on. So who wants to start? And with everything you say, you precede it by saying, I have to. Okay? So who wants to start? And you don't all have to do it, or you all can do it. I'm totally fine with either. Someone has to do it.
I can start.
Okay, perfect.
I'll just use today.
Okay.
So I have to get up. Well, my alarm goes off at 5:30. I have to get up no later than 6. I have to get in the shower. Today was Tuesday, so it was Gracie's turn to take a shower, so I got her in the shower after I went. Woke my husband up, got ready for work.
And I have to. Keep saying.
I have to do my hair and makeup. This morning I had to pack my lunch because I didn't do it last night, so I had to pack my snacks and my lunch. I had to do Gracie's hair before I left. I grabbed my breakfast I had to grab my breakfast from the freezer because I didn't have time to eat it at home. I had to say goodbye to the kids in the gym, had to get in my car, and I had to drive 45 minutes to work. When I got to work, I had to put my lunch in the fridge. I had to make my breakfast, and I had to eat it. And then, you know, through the day I had meetings and emails and catching up from being out from last week, being sick. I skipped my lunch today so that I could leave a little bit early because I knew I wouldn't be feeling well. Worked through the afternoon. And then I had to get in my car and I had to drive back home 45 minutes. I had to pick up the kids from school because Jacob had Quest for Excellence practice. I had to go home and let out the dogs and feed the dogs. And I had to help with homework. And I had to make dinner, which Gracie didn't like. It was leftovers from last night. So I had to help her. I don't do it. I had to help her make her dinner. She doesn't eat what I'm making. And then I had to take Gracie to Girl Scouts, and then I had to drive back home, and then I had to take Jacob to Boy Scouts, and then I had to come back home, and then I had to go back and pick Gracie up from Girl Scouts, and then I had to come back home. Luckily, Jim can get Jacob from Boy Scouts. That should be happening any minute now. I had to watch 30 minutes of Gilmore Girls with Gracie before the call. She's still watching it. I'm mad at her for watching it without me. And then I had to get on to this call here, plus a million things I probably forgot.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do that? I have to.
Oh, there's the voice.
Anyone else want to do that?
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
I have to snooze my alarm a couple of times.
Sound like me.
Yes. Yeah, my alarm goes off at around 4:30. I get up at around 4:45 or 5, and then I get dressed, brush my teeth. Well, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, go downstairs. I have to go downstairs, let the dog out, feed him. Then I have to come back inside, start my my video for my workout. I have to listen to Shanti kick my butt for about 30 minutes. And what else? Okay, and then I prepare my breakfast, have my breakfast. I have to go back upstairs, take a shower, get ready for work. At that time, my husband and my daughter are already also getting ready. What else? Well, I have to, everything, get ready for work, makeup, clothing, etc. I have to pack my lunch. I say bye to my husband and daughter, have to drive to work, get to work. I have to print out reports, do some data entry, and then I have to go to meetings for about, I don't know, 2 hours every morning. And then I have to do some production planning. I have to go to more meetings. I have to talk to people. I have to walk back and forth from one plant to another. And then depending on what the needs are, I either have more meetings or talk to people on the phone. I have lunch at my desk most of the time. And then what else? Okay, well, yeah, get ready to finalize my work day. I have to get in my car, go back home. Either if my husband picks up Samantha, then I come straight home. If not, I go pick her up. Today I also had to stop at the bank and make some deposits. I had to go to get gas, come back home. My husband had already dinner prepared, so we just had dinner. Then I had to check my Facebook and answer a bunch of messages from people that I have been inviting and following up. And oh, I had to call back one of my challengers from the free group because he couldn't get into the on demand today. I don't know if she finally did it, but anyway. And then, oh, I had to pay some bills today also online, and then get ready for this call. And I'm here.
All right. Anyone else want to give it a go? No? Okay. All right. So then you two that just spoke, we'll have Stephanie go and then Susie go. Now I want you to say everything you just said, but before every single thing, you're going to say, I choose to, or I chose to. Okay? So I choose to get up at this time. Mm-hmm. I choose to brush my teeth. I choose to go to the bathroom. I choose to go down and let my dog out. I choose to get my kids ready for school. You see what I'm saying? Get the point? Okay. So you may find you say a different order. You may find you leave things out. It doesn't really matter. We'll get the gist. You'll get what I'm doing. Okay. So Stephanie, you start your day again. And you can speak in the present, like I choose to do this kind of each morning, you know, if you want to do it that way.
Okay.
And I'm gonna mute myself. I'm eating pomegranates. I don't want to.
Did you have to go to the store to get more today?
Oh my word! I like every single day. I'm like a pregnant woman. If I don't get them, I send my husband to the store for pomegranates. It's ridiculous. So yes, I'm gonna crunch. So I'm gonna put myself on mute.
They were on sale at Aldi's a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, they're still on sale at Kroger. I swear, I'm like gonna put them out of business with it, right? keep them out of stock. So okay, go for it.
Okay. I choose to let my alarm go off at 5:30, and I choose to snooze it. I chose to get up by 6 and get in the shower. I chose to get Gracie up and get her in the shower. I chose to do my hair and makeup and get dressed for work. And I chose to pack my food before I left. I chose to grab my breakfast out of the freezer. I chose to drive 45 minutes to work. I chose to put my food in the refrigerator. I chose to eat my breakfast. I chose to have meetings and answer emails and catch up from being out. I chose to skip my lunch my lunch hour so that I could leave a little bit early from work. I chose to pick up my kids from aftercare at school because Jacob had request for excellence practice. I chose to go home and let the dogs out and feed them. I chose to make dinner for Jacob and myself, heating up leftovers, and I chose to help Gracie make her dinner. I chose to take Gracie to Girl Scouts and chose to come home. Chose to take Jacob to Boy Scouts, chose to come home. Chose to go back and get Gracie and chose to come home. And I chose to watch Gilmore Girls for 30 minutes with Gracie, and then I chose to get on this call.
Awesome. Same thing, Susie. Now you say everything you told us before, and then, but before every sentence, I choose to, or I chose to.
Okay, so I chose to snooze my alarm a couple of times this morning. I chose to finally get up. I chose to go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, get dressed for my workout. I chose to do my workout to let the dog out and feed him. And then I chose to do my workout with Shanti for about 30 minutes. I chose to make my breakfast, and then I chose to go take a shower, get ready for work. I chose to pack my lunch. I chose to say wish a good day to my family. I chose to drive to work and start my day at work. I chose to print out my reports. I chose to do my data entry. I chose to spend about 3 hours in meetings and then do more work and then do more meetings. And then I chose to have my lunch at my desk. And what else? Yeah. Meet with more people. I chose to do some phone calls, do more computer work. Chose to text my husband, see if he was going to pick up my daughter. And I chose to go to the bank to make some deposits. I chose to go to the gas station and fill up my tank. And then chose to come home and have dinner with my family. And chose to pay some bills. Chose to get ready for my team call, and chose also before that to respond some messages on Facebook. Oh yeah, and return my friend's call. That's it.
All right. So now the third and final step is you're going to say the same things again, and we'll do the same order, Stephanie then Susie. And this time you're going to add a little caveat at the end. You're going to say, I'm blessed to, and then say everything you've said. Again, I'm blessed to get up in the morning And then you're going to finish that sentence with a because. So I'm blessed to get up at 4:30 because I'm alive another day. I'm blessed to brush my teeth because I have teeth to brush. And I'm not, you know, I'm blessed to go to the bathroom because it means my body's functioning properly. You know, I'm blessed to come downstairs and let my dog out because we have a pet that brings joy to our family, you know, and that kind of thing. So I want you to repeat everything you've said, but you're going to say, I'm blessed to, and after you've said that, because. Why is that a blessing? Okay, so Stephanie, you start.
All right. I'm blessed to snooze my alarm at 5:30 because it doesn't bother my husband. I'm blessed to get up by 6 because I'm alive. I'm blessed to get in the shower because I can pay my water bill. I'm blessed to get Gracie up in the morning because it's beautiful to see her smile in the morning. I'm blessed to do my hair and makeup and get dressed because I can afford those things, and they're important to me to feel good about myself. I'm blessed to pack my food for the day because I can afford the food and I can get to the store and buy those groceries. I'm blessed to make the long commute, because it's a great job. And I can't think of anything that I would drive that far for every day for 16 years. I'm blessed to put my lunch in the refrigerator because it's nice that we have one. I'm sure not everyone has that. I'm blessed to eat my breakfast in my office without getting in trouble. Blessed to have meetings and emails and do my job because I'm smart enough to do it and I'm essential to the team. I'm blessed to skip my lunch hour so that I can leave early, which is a great benefit of my employer, that they let family come first. And I was in a bind with Jacob having practice, and he didn't tell us until 9:30 the night before. Let's see, where am I? So I'm blessed to leave early, just said that, and drive back home. I'm blessed to pick up the kids from aftercare because the school provides that safe place for them to be. I'm blessed to go home and let the dogs out and feed them because they are a part of our family and we talk for them. I don't know if anybody else does that. I'm blessed to make dinner for the kids, and usually Jacob has been doing with me lately, which is really nice way to bond with him at 12 years old. I'm blessed to help Gracie make her dinner because she's old enough and teach her responsibility to be able to cook. I'm blessed to take the kids to Scouts. It's a great program for both of them to learn essential skills for their adulthood. I'm blessed to watch Gilmore Girls because it's an awesome show and a bonding thing with Gracie that we've been doing, spending time together. And I'm blessed to be on this call because I know, even being sick, it's the times when I don't want to do it that I get the most out of it. So I knew that I would be on no matter what. Okay, I think that's it.
Awesome. Okay, Susie, your turn. Now, everything that you told us, precede it by saying, I'm blessed to, say what it is, and because, why you feel you're blessed to do that.
Okay. Well, I'm blessed to snooze my alarm because I'm giving myself a few more minutes to get a little more sleep. I'm blessed to have chosen to get up early in the morning so I can get my workout done and then nothing else gets in the way. I'm blessed to have a Blu-ray DVD player to play my workouts and get in shape. And I'm blessed. Oh yeah, the dog. I'm blessed to let my dog out because he's an awesome dog and he's so such a blessing to our family. My daughter adores him, and we love him too. And I'm blessed to make my breakfast because I have food in the fridge to get nourished and eat healthy. I'm blessed to take my shower because it feels so good to take a nice shower after the workout and get ready for work. I'm blessed to, I have uniforms at work, so I'm so blessed that I don't have to choose my clothes in the morning. So I just grab them and I don't have to think about anything. I'm blessed to get ready for work and pack my lunch, and I'm blessed to pack healthy food because of all the things I have learned with Beachbody and you. And what else? I'm blessed to commute for about 30-40 minutes and listen to my audibles during my commute. I'm blessed to go to work and do all my data entry and my reports and meet with people because that also exercises my brain, how to do all those calculations and talk to people and see what the needs of the business are. I'm blessed to eat at my desk because then I can get things done and then get out of work on time. And yeah, I'm blessed to especially at work, even though I'm sometimes a little cranky with people, I know that is necessary because that exercises my brain. That's the way I look at it. And I'm blessed to stop at the bank and put money in the check account because I have money, a little bit of money. So that felt good. What else? I'm blessed to go to the gas station and fill my car up so I don't have to worry about running out of gas. I'm blessed to come home to have dinner almost ready because my husband is awesome and he makes dinner when he can. What else? I'm blessed to return my friend's call because she is going to be one of my challengers, hopefully pretty soon. She's in the pre-group now. And I'm also practicing how to get back with people and be there for them as a coach. I'm blessed to pay bills because there's money in the bank to pay them. And I'm blessed to be in this call because I learned from all of you.
Okay, so now, what did you discover from going from step 1 to step 3? And I know for me, I'm not going to tell you but it brought me to tears. By the time I said the same stuff, and I literally was like, seriously? We have to do it again. Oh, really? We're going to do it again. Okay. So by the time I got to the 3rd time, I was literally in tears and couldn't even speak. And so and not that you guys lost control of yourselves or anything like that. I didn't necessarily, my point wasn't to get you to tears necessarily, but what did you discover?
Well, I'm there now.
What did you discover?
One of the things I think that stood out to me the first 2 times I said it was negative, was my commute. But when I thought about that I'm blessed to have this great job that's at the other end of that commute, that it's really, and like Susie, I listen to, Beachbody calls on my commute now too. So it's not wasted time. Mm-hmm. But it was just just saying the words made me look at it a different way. And and two, just the mundane things like I had to make dinner. But yeah, I have been doing that with Jacob, and it's been a really nice thing. It does. It makes you emotional. It's something as simple as making dinner, but when you put what it really means behind it, I get what the exercise was for.
How about you, Susie? What stood out to you? What did you discover?
Everything. It's how I'm crying now. I totally get you now.
Yeah, because at the beginning you're like, "This is crazy."
Yeah.
Oh, it's here we go, and
Yeah, and how?
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. How a lot of times I take things for granted.
You are not alone. You are not alone, and I think that's what stood out to me. How selfish we can be. And what stood out to me was how I often look at my kids as an inconvenience. Do you ever do that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm embarrassed to say that, but it's true. There are times when I'm like, oh, I have to take them here. I have to go here. We have to do this. I have to help with homework. Oh, I have to do dinner. Oh, I have to clean. It's just this. I have to.
Uh-huh.
And to what? Like, to what end? So that I can come in here and do Beachbody. Well, why do I do Beachbody? My why is for them. But how many times do I look at my family as an inconvenience? And that to me, that was I didn't get past like the third thing before I lost it. And even recalling it now, I could right now, because because this business is so dependent upon your reason for doing it. Like, because it's so easy to quit, right? Whether it's your own quit on your own journey, quit the business because it's an extra thing you have to do, right? It's so easy to quit. But when you look at your why, and if your why is to make a better life for your family, or your why is so that you can pay for things for whatever that is, whether it's emotional, financial, whatever, usually it's connected somehow to your family. And it's just amazing how our perspective is key, right? It's just our perspective. So for me to be able to make that connection and to flip my constant talk in my head of I have to, because I even found that verbiage was very common, that was very normal to me to say I have to do this, right? Like that was not out of my comfort zone to say I have to do this. And then to say I choose to, well, okay, yeah, I choose to get up, I choose to brush my teeth because I don't want smelly breath or whatever, right? You choose to get a shower. But I choose to get my kids up. I choose to spend time with them. I choose to make their lunch because I want them cared for. I choose to be here when they need me at their beck and call because I want them to know that their mom puts them first, And there's times when I don't act like that. And it's really, even all week, it's made me second guess how I treat them and how I approach this business and what this business is allowing me to do for them. Anyway, so that I wanted you guys to experience that, because that event, that exercise alone, hands down, it spoke to me in a way that maybe a lecture would not have done. And so if you ever find yourself just exactly like you said, Susie, taking things for granted, because I'll be the first to say that I do. We are so blessed, especially in this country, that our negativity or our disadvantages are still so far above other people in the world, that it's easy to take for granted. And so if you ever find yourself doing that, turning it around and saying, I'm blessed to, is a way, I think, for us to truly look at life as we should. And if something is going on that we don't like, then we have the power usually to do something about it, or at least work toward a solution. It's not always a quick fix, but So again, if you're in a job you don't like, or you don't have the ability to pay certain bills, this business has the ability to help you do that. So I just, does anyone else have anything to add to that? Even those you two that, Malia and Maggie, you guys didn't actually go through it with us. Is there anything that stood out even from you listening? And if not, that's okay.
It definitely has changed my whole perspective on everything. I have to make my kids breakfast. I'm in the middle of the ultimate reset, so I have to take my supplements and then wait 30 minutes before I can eat. And I'm blessed to be able to have the opportunity to do that, to take care of myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What about you, Malia? Your lips were moving. Unmute yourself. There you go.
I couldn't figure out. I was hitting the mute that says Malia crazy. I'm all confused. I don't know what's going on this computer app. I'll figure it out. This is I think the third time I've been on it, so I'll get there.
You're doing great.
But no, that was really good. I wrote down the stuff so I could do it later.
Awesome.
Maybe make someone else do it with me. We'll see.
Yeah, and my point wasn't to make anyone uncomfortable. Just so I appreciate you guys listening, and I appreciate Stephanie and Susie participating. So I hope that it touched your heart, because to me this business is all about heart and relationship, and not only with customers and coaches, but with yourself and your family. Because Beachbody, I feel, is such a great vehicle to accomplish goals that you want for those most important to you. And we can be helping all of those around us in the meantime. It's such a great, great opportunity. So I will finish with that, except to say I did want to open it up if anybody had any questions. We did a power half hour last week, and it was great because I started to do a few things, but you guys had questions, and I thought that was awesome. What a great time as you're writing people and thinking, how am I going to do that? Instead of being stuck, you're like, hey, Geraldine, how do I do this? Or what should I say? Or I think that's awesome to have that opportunity and have someone like, myself right there where you can just, boom, knock out several invites and ask your questions and be done. So did you guys like that? Is that something you'd like to do in the future? Again, soon, never? What were your thoughts on that type of a call?
No, I think it's helpful, and Tuesdays are a really busy time for me.
Okay.
Usually when I'm healthy, I have to squeeze in my workout between scouts and the call and then shower afterwards. So it is kind of nice to have that built-in time if I don't have my lunch hour to work on the business. I wouldn't want to do it every other week or anything like that, because I think these calls are really important.
Right. And we can always set up another time as well that is a designated power hour that we can do together, maybe a Saturday morning. I mean, we can talk about possible times that work for people, and you can hop on Zoom so you're not actually coming. We've done them in person too, and that's harder obviously, but we can obviously hop on here, keep it open. Everybody's working on Facebook Messenger and texting, whatever. And then if you have a question, we're here, right? Mm-hmm. Not just me. I'm not the only, you guys have feedback. So if that's something you like to do, we can set that up. Tracy and we're trying to nail down a time to get together and put our call together, which I'm hoping might be for next week. If it is for next week and I have that call, then we may not do the live call. I don't like to do too many recorded calls simply because I like this, live feedback and interaction. But sometimes it's nice to give you guys a break so you can watch it sometime that week and it's not stuck to this time. So I like to give you guys variety with still as much consistency as possible. So since we are almost finished, does anyone have a specific topic that they would like me to prepare? Because we've got about 3 minutes left. A topic you'd like me to prepare for very soon upcoming calls?
I have it. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I had a question. I don't know if it's enough for a topic, but with your experience having been in the business for a while, is this time of year really tough to get people interested? Because like I had crickets with the free challenge group.
Really?
Yeah, and where before I would have, at least 7, 8 people.
It can be. It's finding the right people. So it's definitely talking to more people. But I will tell you, it's how you package it, so to speak. Because I tell people this isn't about not eating over Thanksgiving. You have to clarify that these groups are about learning how to moderate yourself so that you can have your Thanksgiving, but it doesn't extend to New Year's Day, which most people do. Right? That's what they do. They go, oh, darn it, I screwed up Thanksgiving. Well, in 2 weeks, I've got this event. So, man, there's just no point for me to even start. That's people's mentality. They give themselves a free pass, like a hall pass, right? They give themselves a free pass till January 1st. So what these groups do is they just sort of help people figure out, like, I can eat really well, like, the next 30 days, like within the next 45 days, like I can eat really well 40 of those days. I only have 2 or 3 parties and Thanksgiving and Christmas Day or whatever. And so by having a group like that, and letting them know what the expectation is not perfection. It's staying on track most of the time so that you're not gaining. You can have your treats and enjoy it. We're going to be cut off here any second. That is a great topic. I'll see if I can, if I don't do a call, we can put some sort of a video training or something together, some tips. Okay. Any other comments that you have posted on our page? And I will prepare a call for us. Okay?
Okay.
All right, you guys. Have a great night. Thanks for being on the call. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.